A quick note before jumping in, this video will have potential jump scares because that's kind of the topic at hand. I'm going to put a 5-second warning before every one, making sure that each one is very easy to prepare for.
Hey everybody, it's Halloween and you know what that means. It's time for you to give me your credit card information so you can get free V-Bucks. Somebody from across the street gave me a box that contains their credit card info. Wow, gotta hit it. That's an easy one. I think the batteries are dead on this thing. Now everybody knows that Halloween is the spookiest month of the year. Although personally I think that should be changed to January, because January is when we're trying to get used to the fact that the year has incremented by 1. It took me so much longer to get used to 2018 than you thought, and 2019 is going to be the same shit, I already know it. But October is the designated spooky month. Whoa. Because it's the spookiest month in the season, people are starting to make pretty spooky memes and videos and stuff. I don't fully understand all of it, but there's this new trend that seems to be kind of a miniature return to jump scares, which was a concept that was still funny back when Email's World was a thing. And then when everybody thought that Jeff the Killer was the scariest shit, they decided to make little SWF files on their pages, scare the living shit out of anybody who just wanted to see a little picture of a cat named Anne. Anyway, this video, as I said in the warning, won't have any actual jump scares. In fact, every time it will have a potential jump scare, I'll put a big fat extra warning that'll give you some time to prepare, maybe even dodge it a little bit, turn down your volume. Scroll down slightly so that you see only a fraction of the video. It won't be very scary because we're covering what I like to call alt jump scares.
Sick fuck, I like the V-Buck. I'm a sick fuck, I like...
And essentially what an alt jump scare is, ladies and gentlemen, is when you take some random video you found on the internet, and then suddenly you just randomly turn the character in said video, or person, purple, maybe fuck with their face a little bit, deep fry the image, or just really bring up the contrast and maybe some of the brightness, and put a very loud sound over it that's not quite a scream, but it's a very creepy ambient noise. Now, I don't really believe that this started because of the month of October. I believe it started mainly because of just really unsettling images being created. Kind of tapping into the whole cursed images culture, where you see some picture of some guy in like a goofy costume, sitting in the back of the hallway. People on the internet call those images cursed, and for good reason. They generally have a very dark aura. In fact, just thinking about it is giving the heebie-jeebies, and I'm pretty sure it's not because it's almost freezing outside despite it being fucking October. I theorized that alt jump scares are kind of an extension of that cursed image thing, except it's basically turning something that would otherwise be not really cursed into something that fucking is. I also want to say it was popularized by the Obunga image, which you've probably seen a few times. It's Obama completely photoshopped to look like a terraformer, I think they're called. Obunga, I feel like, was the start of something beautiful in a way. A lot of people have noted that the image of Obunga could not have come from this realm at all. A user on 4chan stated that it's given them nightmares multiple times because of the fact that it's an image of Obama that keeps some of his facial structure, but doesn't keep all of it. Like, it's got some familiarity, but at the same time, it's completely different. It's in this, like, weird limbo where it's both at the same time. It's not exactly a new phenomenon, but it's so uncommon that it's something else, man. You've probably seen it a million times, all sorts of edits that make it so that Obunga is staring at you. For an example of an alt jump scare, what I'm going to do now is warn you that I'm about to make one, and then I'm going to do it. So, here's an example.
The alt jump scare will be coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And hopefully that gave you a good example. I'm going to actually bring up some other examples from other people.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go crazy! Ah! Go stupid! Ah! Go crazy!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So I'm outside just because I felt like catching the breeze, but that's not my main point. Main point is, even if some of them may be shocking or scary, that doesn't seem like it's the main intent. It's more to be funny. And I don't exactly know if alt jump scares is what they're called. I'm pretty sure they're not because I just made that up on the spot. But that's the only name I can really give them right now until I find a suitable name for this phenomenon. Maybe Know Your Meme will have an article on it soon, I don't know, something like that. Or maybe we'll have a video that comes out that's like, "Hello Internet, Welcome to Behind the Meme. And then people will complain in the comments about normies finding this underground meme. With all due respect, though, I don't really like Behind the Meme. It has a few inaccuracies, and it's still stuck in the whole era of rage comics, advice animals. In fact, Behind the Meme is pretty popular, actually. Even if it gets hate up the ass, it's pretty popular. So I want to tap into the old 2010 meme craze. Goes outside once. It's on the bottom. See, that's not what I wanted it to say. What? We live in a gamer bottom text, and usually they deep fry that to hell and back as well. Anyway, the latest craze seems to be making these alt jump scares. We're kind of repeating ourselves in a way, but at the same time, we're not being as dickish about it. Because back in the day, people just used to make jump scares to give people heart attacks. Nowadays, it's just to take a funny black guy or a gnome and just make him into a paranormal entity. Still at its heart, a lot better than what we had to deal with at E-Bombs World and Newgrounds and stuff. Anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I'm gonna leave now.
I don't have nuts, I drive a big truck, I grab a big gun, shoot